What is the best produce scale for the farmer's market? There are more than 8,000 farmers markets operating in the United States. If you're considering selling produce at the farmer's market, you'll need to decide exactly what produce you're going to offer and what scale you're going to use. There are lots of different scales that can compute price per pound, available both locally and online. There are 3 very important things to consider when shopping for the best scale for selling produce at the farmer's market. Number 1. NTEP Legal for Trade Certification. In most states, a commercial produce scale must have earned a National Type Evaluation Program Certificate of Conformance number in order to be used as a legal for trade scale. To gain this certification, a scale must meet standards developed by the National Conference of Weights and Measures and pass laboratory testing. Keep in mind there are many low-cost scales online that are not NTEP approved. We recommend that you steer clear of those devices. If you're unsure about whether a scale is NTEP approved or not, you can visit the NTEP website to find out whether or not a scale is really certified. Number 2. Capacity choices for your scale. The farmer's market scale that you choose must be able to meet your capacity needs. The right capacity will vary based on what types of produce you intend to sell. For example, if you sell something like watermelons, you probably need a scale with a 60-pound capacity. However, if you're selling strawberries by the pound, then you can probably use a 30-pound capacity scale. Number 3. Power choices for your scale. If you're selling produce at the farmer's market, you may be able to plug your scale into a power outlet. However, there are many farmers markets where power choices are very limited. That's why it can be very smart to choose a legal for trade produce scale that has a rechargeable battery. Getting back to the subject of today's video, what is the best produce scale for farmers markets? In our opinion, the best battery-powered legal for trade scale for farmers markets is the CAS S2000 Junior. Not only do these scales meet expectations, but they have a few other features that make them a great choice, like AC power and rechargeable battery power. Weigh in pounds, kilograms, or ounces. Programmable keys that allow you to store the price of your most popular items. Serial port for the optional label printer. And a standard 2-year limited warranty. We hope this video on the best produce scale for the farmer's market has been helpful. We have been offering our customers the CAS S2000 Junior commercial scales now for almost 20 years. They are great price computing scales, and we think you'll be very happy with them as well. If you need some assistance or have questions, be sure to check out centralcarolinascale.com for more information.